we are going to talk about slope. We are going to talk about what slope is and some different ways we can find slope. Let's start with what is slope. Slope is how much a line increases or decreases. There are different words that we can use for slope. Let's look at a few of these. The first one I want to look at is rise over run. Rise over run is commonly used when we're graphing. The second one I want to look at is the letter M. M is common when we're looking at equations, especially the formula y equals mx plus b. The last one I want to look at is rate of change. Rate of change is pretty important because in questions, instead of saying find the slope, they're going to say find the rate of change. Still just means find the slope. Those are the words and letter that we are going to focus on. Now let's look at how to tell if a slope is positive or negative. To tell if a slope is positive, your line should go up from left to right. You could also think of this as an increasing line or a positive line. So this line right here, this blue one, will be positive. To tell if a slope is negative, it should go down from left to right. You could also think of this as a decreasing line or a negative line. So our green line right here should be a negative line, or is a negative line. Now I want to look at some different equations that we can use to find slope. Let's start with the equation y equals mx plus b. In this equation, the m is our slope. Notice the m is right in front of x. Look at the first equation. Y equals 3x minus 4. The 3 is in front of the x, making 3 our slope. So m equals 3. If we look at the second equation, y equals 1/2 x plus 5. The 1/2 is in front of x, so our slope in this case will equal 1/2. Next, we are going to look at finding slope from a graph. When given a graph like the one here, the first thing you want to check is to see if the slope is positive or negative. So in this case, our line goes up from left to right, and so therefore we have a positive line. Now we are going to use rise over run to determine what the slope is. Start by picking 2 points. Okay, we have our 2 points. Then we want to count how far it rises and how far it runs. Notice our rise should go up, so it goes up 3. And we run over, which runs over 3. And notice, looking at the points, we've chosen rise is 3 and run is 3. So our formula is 3 over 3. This is also equal to 1 over 1, which is also equal to 1. So in this case, our slope is m equals 1. Next, let's find slope given a table or a set of points. Given a table or a set of points, we are going to use the equation m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's start by labeling what we know. We know that x1 is 1 and y1 is 3. So we're going to label that on both the point and the table. Works the same way. x2 is 2 and y2 is 6, so we'll label those. Then we'll plug the numbers into the equation and solve. So 6 minus 3 over 2 minus 1. 6 minus 3 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. We have 3 over 1, which reduces to 3. So our slope for this table or this set of points is 3. The last one I want to look at is the slope of a vertical or a horizontal line. If you have a vertical line, your slope will be undefined. This could also mean that the equation looks like x equals a number. In this case, we're going to find the point where it crosses the x, which is x equals 4. If I have a horizontal line, I want to find the a slope of 0, which is y equals a number. In this case, let's find where it crosses the y, and this is y equals -4. These are the different ways that we can find slope given different situations. Good luck!